Well, blessed people, the Lord Jehovah, the mighty God of Israel, the creator of all the nations, the one that you saw visit in the tremendous, most dreadful cloud of his glory in Kisumu, visiting me there, visiting his two prophets of Yahweh there, the prophets of eternity, the prophets of heaven in Kisumu. Now, he has spoken with me today about a very tremendous distress coming to Kenya. Kenya, I ask you, Kenya, to find time to hold a national repentance. I see serious gunfire and people running away. I don't know whether it was a terrorist attack or it was out of post-election violence, but whatever the case, I saw serious gunfire and people were running away. I don't know if it was a terror attack or it is election violence. So mine is to warn this country. Number one, you have the two most dreadful prophets of heaven, the prophets of Israel. They are walking here. The prophets of the Lord Jehovah are walking here. That's number one. Number two, make sure you don't blackmail them. Either your papers, it doesn't matter, newspapers, or any media, or any person, or any leader, please do not attempt to blackmail them. They hold the peace of this country, and they hold this country together. Number three, make sure you, along the way, find time to hold a national repentance. Make sure you honor the prophets of Yahweh of this caliber. Honor them, it doesn't matter who you are, all the leaders, all the people. They are the ones holding the country together. So please, make sure that along the way, you hold a national repentance and reconciliation as a nation. And the two prophets of the Lord are here. They are available to help you. They are able to help you. They are available to help you to be able to observe a national repentance and national reconciliation. And number five, let the politicians hold back their rhetoric. Hold it back. Again, I say it this past night, the Lord showed me, in fact today, really today in the morning, the Lord showed me tremendous distress coming to Kenya. And I saw a lot of gunfire, people running away and all this. I don't know if it's a terrorist attack or it's post-election violence, but it does not matter what it is, what the cause is. What matters is that the Lord Jehovah, who has shown this to me, is able to use me to stop it. That's why he shows it to me. And so for now, I'll pray for this country and decree peace over this country. But please, number one, don't ever try to blackmail these two prophets at all. They are walking here. Number two, the Lord demands extreme honor for them. The Lord demands, he demands that they be honored just for who they are, period. Before they raise any cripple, open any blind eye, open any deaf ear, when you see prophets of this caliber, the Lord demands honor because his name and his glory and his power and his authority is upon them. That is obvious. So the Lord demands honor unto himself because he's walking with them. Number four, let there be no blackmail from any leader, any person, any human being within the borders of Kenya, because these are the prophets that hold the country together, the peace of the country and the continuity, posterity of this country. Do not reach a place of antagonism where you want now to antagonize yourself and these prophets. Look at when the media, one single person, just a single human being wrote a paper, editor somewhere, wrote evil against them. Look at that. At their mere anger, the entire nation, an earthquake hit the country. In less than 2 hours, an earthquake hit the country when they were standing at Central Park, grieving at the blackmail of a country they have so loved. Single human being. Number two, look at when the newspapers, that same blackmail happened, they decreed locusts. They struck the land with locusts. But look back again when a certain paper again had blackmailed them and they decreed that the land will now open. And look at how the Lord opened the mouth of the soil. The earth opened all throughout the Rift Valley, and it was very dreadful, splitting, threatening to go all the way to the Indian Ocean. Blessed people. Look at how they warned you before the 2007 bloodshed. So be very careful. Along the way, make sure you come together as one man. You can invite me. I'm here, says the Lord. And organize and hold a national repentance and reconciliation to bring all communities, all people together. I've seen serious gunfire. I don't know whether it's from terror attack or it is from post-election violence or whatever it is. It does not matter the cause. What matters is that God is willing to protect you. He has seen it earlier. He has spoken about it earlier. That means He wants to use His prophets to stop it. It's a powerful thing that He has spoken. It's a blessed thing that He is speaking. The celebrations for the children of God, those being visited, the Lord will protect you. He will preserve you no matter the situation. But I hope it doesn't happen. Those who are in this ministry and those who are celebrating the visitation of the Lord, who are contemplating coming into the ministry, continue maximum celebration, because you saw how the cloud stood over the tent like a great eagle guarding the eaglets, saying, who can touch them now? So for you are secure. Celebrate to the max. But for the nation of Kenya, please observe a national repentance. The Messiah is coming. It is my prayer that my words do not become fulfilled. The Messiah is coming. To the Shalom.